This is the latest on Amazon's Bezos. He had no prenup agreement with his wife. Therefore, MacKenzie Bezos is to be the richest woman in the world. Tyler Durden of RIchest reports speculation about whether Jeff and MacKenzie Bezos signed a prenup before tying the knot back in 1993, nearly a year before Bezos founded Amazon and long before his net worth was even in seven-figure territory, has been percolating for 2 days since the Amazon CEO and world's wealthiest man revealed in a surprising announcement that he and his wife would be seeking a divorce. Many have assumed that given the length of their marriage and their relative lack of assets at that time, they didn't bother with this formality before getting hitched roughly 6 months after they started dating. Now gossip site TMZ confirms that this is indeed the case. Of course, they were unknowns at that time, so why would they want a prenup? And that's the case. They had no prenup. As pair prepare to file for divorce in the state of Washington, which requires equitable distribution of marital assets, it appears that MacKenzie Bezos will almost certainly emerge from the proceedings as the world's wealthiest woman, and Bezos will sink from world's wealthiest to the world's fifth wealthiest man. No problem, he's still very filthy rich. As TMZ reports, the division of assets could be extremely complicated thanks to the couple's baronial land holdings. Their land holdings, the Bezos are the second largest landowners in the United States. When the couple married in 1993, 6 months after meeting, well, obviously they were very much in love. Jeff was not even a millionaire. He didn't become one until 1997, 4 years later, so dreams of being the richest man in the world were pie in the sky. And the division of assets will be incredibly complicated. Aside from cold hard cash, the former couple is hardcore baronial. They own 400,000 acres of property, making them two of the biggest landowners in the country. Valuing that land is going to be very complicated. TMZ also offered an update on Bezos' romance with former, quote, "so you think you can dance," end quote, anchor Lauren Sanchez, who is the estranged wife of Hollywood power agent Patrick Whitesell. Apparently both MacKenzie and Patrick were aware of their spouse's relationship, and though the couples were, quote unquote, super close for a decade, adopting to the situation has left things super awkward for the other spouses. We're also told that Patrick and MacKenzie have known about Jeff and Lauren's relationship. It's still awkward. Lauren and Patrick were super close to Jeff and MacKenzie for decades. You know, that's not the first time that happens. It's not. You know, I've heard of people, divorcing their wives to marry their wives' best friends. I mean, that's so sick. I'm sorry, but it's something very weird about that. In other words, as the National Enquirer has published a parade of leaks about Bezos and Sanchez's relationship, the New York Post reported that the steamy text messages published on the tabloid were sold to it by a friend of Sanchez, with whom she shared the messages doing what we can only imagine was the female equivalent of locker room talk, quote unquote. Good luck, Bezos, with a new partner like that. Now, with more leaks from the tabloid's 4-month investigation expected, it appears President Trump was right when he said that the Bezos divorce was going to be a beauty. And President Trump should know from what he went through with his first wife. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.